What up, everybody? This is Big D for the Freedom for You and Me channel. Today is March 8th, 2010. Welcome back. I tried to make a video the other day and my microphone took a massive short run. Anyway, a lot to get to here. It's been a few weeks since I made a video. I've been scrambling, and this is why. My bank failed. I don't know if you guys can catch this. Feds take Bank of Illinois. Bank of Illinois. I'm in Illinois. This bank right here, where'd it go? Bank of Illinois. Feds take Bank of Illinois. That was my bank. That was actually a bank that I had done business with quite often, and over the last couple years, it was interesting. So anyway, I wanted to make a video about it over the weekend, but I was scrambling because we've got some serious loans with these guys and some serious issues with them as far as trying to get information out. So I apologize. I should have had cameras there and the whole nine, but it was a fiasco to say the least. I went there today to give you guys an idea. I went there today around lunchtime, and there was a line, not necessarily a long line, but there was a line nonetheless, primarily of older people. One of the comments that I kept overhearing while I was there, talking with the people in that bank, was, "What's going to happen to my money? What's going to happen to my money?" And some of the people there said, I was in the Great Depression, and I've lost my money before in the past. What's going to happen? And they try to give reassurances. Excuse me. And you can just tell by the look on some of these people's faces, it was panic. Some people like myself who've dealt with the banking industry understand how this stuff works, but there it is. That's what I've been up to. I knew that this was coming. I knew that this was going to happen, and it's been a little bit. It's been a couple months where they've had some rocky relationships with some bigger guys out there, bigger than me, and it's been a mess, and it's not been pleasant. It's a little nerve-wracking, and the association that I work for here, we've got, I don't want to get too much into the business of it, but they've got loans with them and CDs with them, and there was a lot of phone calls going back and forth all weekend long because I sit on the finance committee of our association. So anyway, sorry about the delay on that, but my bank failed on Friday. I knew it was either going to be this last Friday, the Friday before, or this upcoming Friday. They were just in too much trouble, and this is the first time a bank has failed locally here in our city in 26 years. Luckily a smaller bank, bigger than this one, but still a small community bank, took them over, and we've also got business with those guys as well. So it's an interesting feat. I actually went there when they were shutting it down, and it was just like everyone came in all at the same time. They just walked in with their boxes and just basically shut it down, completely shut it down. So that was a sight to be seen. That was pretty interesting, and actually to have an inside scoop on that, I was told not to say anything just because there are shareholders sitting out there, but excuse me, I got an itch. It was interesting to actually talk to the employees and talk to those people who knew kind of what was happening, it was just a big damn mess, and the look on the employees' faces even today, they're still not sure whether they have a job. Here's another article I found. This is by the Associated Press. This came out on the 28th of February. Let me show this to you. Socialism at work. Now what this talks about is there's a bank that is state-run. It's a state-run bank of North Dakota, Bismarck, North Dakota, where this is like a testing ground for a nationalized bank. Sitting there talking to the bank president. The bank is the only state-owned bank in the nation, but they're saying that this has been great for their. Well, let's quote the bank president. There's a lot of hurt out there, a lot of states that are in trouble, and they're tying the Bank of North Dakota together with this economic success that we're having right now. So look for this to start happening more. Look for this to be a testing ground out there. There's the bank president right there, a younger guy. But this is socialism at work. And this is not on the front page, but nonetheless the money section, and a big long article sitting there about how great it is and how this has been a huge help and a huge success for the state. And look for this stuff to start happening more and more. We've been promoting on this channel to get out of debt, and these kind of things are going to start happening. And get yourself mentally prepared, physically prepared, financially. Financially is huge, guys. I keep promoting a book. It's The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey. I've read it twice now. It is a great book. You have to get it. You have to read it, try it out. It's 24 months, but if you would have started the book 24 months ago, you'd be sitting back on Easy Street right now. Check out that book by Dave Ramsey, The Total Money Makeover. It basically shows you how to pare down what you have, how to attack your debt, how to become debt free. For the average Joe out there who doesn't have a lot of money coming in or is going from paycheck to paycheck, there's examples there of guys that are just like you who have done the same thing. Another book that I've absolutely loved is this one right here. Let's see if you can see this. Dare to Prepare. It's a 2009 edition. There's the author of it. If you want to write that down, freeze frame it, or whatever the case is. It is a fantastic book. It is a 600-page, basically, encyclopedia for anybody. And it talks about everything. This is a Dare to Prepare book, and this shows you how to prepare food, how to get cat food, how much you actually need for the family size that you have. It talks about anything, how many calories to expect, the 7-year Mormon chart, your daily food storage. It breaks it all down for you. 600 pages on here, guys, and this is actually, it's got everything. They've actually gone out and they've tested generators to tell you which one's the best one for your money, how long things last, how many vegetables to get for a family of 3, a family of 5. It's just got a little bit of everything. I've read this book on my second reading on this book. There's just so much on here. It's 600 pages long. Here's another perfect example. It's got a section on candles, which candles to get, survivor candles. It's got a little bit of everything. It's even got a section on here of solar power, how to save fuel, how to make everything last. And this is just a good read to get you kind of in the mood to actually look at these things a little further. Solar showers, composting. Here's one some of you guys might like out there. How to build a shelter, a home bomb shelter, a shelter in general. It's just got a little bit of everything in there, and I highly recommend this book as well. Again, Dare to Prepare. I think normally this book is $45 or $49. A group of mine that we meet with every other Tuesday got together. We bought I think 8 or 10 of these at a clip. We ended up picking them up for $30. It's well worth it. And if you guys were actually looking to get into this, I'll check the price, but I want to say it's $29.95 or $34.95, right in between there. But 600 pages of everything you'll ever need to know about anything. Great book, guys. Let me know if you want this. I'll actually try to talk to the distributor that we picked this up from again, and maybe I'll pick up 10 of these books, and what I pay is what you'll pay. I'll show you the damn receipt. I'm not looking to make money off you guys at all, period. But do check this out as well. Just some things that are happening. China came out today and said they're going to depeg from the dollar. Guys, this is getting bad. I know commercial real estate. I own commercial real estate. I know friends of mine own shopping centers throughout the country. Excuse me. This is not getting any better. If anything, this is what's referred to as the dead cat bounce, and I'll explain that in the next video that I do. I'll explain what that is to you guys. Don't be fooled by the stock market. It's all funny money, if you will. So anyway, that's kind of it. This is what I've kind of been up to. But yeah, they took over my bank on Friday. So that was fun to watch. Also, before I go, Illinois is still in trouble, guys. And where Illinois goes, it's kind of like California. Illinois and California are pretty close together. 14,000 teachers next year are done. Of all the things that we can cut, we're cutting teachers. 14,000. At least 14,000. are getting cut next year because of budget cuts. We have to ask ourselves, can we do without something else? 14,000. Think about that. Illinois is not a huge state, but 14,000 less teachers in Illinois this time next year. This is getting serious. This is getting bad. Anyway, I'll be back more frequently here with updates. God bless. Thanks for tuning in to me, guys. I appreciate it and all your support. Take care.